and now Willian. So they don't look like they're making any changes just yet, but I think there's a whole raft of changes for the team from Austria. Certainly in goal, Alexander Koffler's not playing the second half. He's been replaced by number 1, Christian Dobnik. Right fullback looks like Michael Berger slotted in for Joachim Stanfest. Michael Solbauer still there. I think Nemanja Arnic has gone off, but I can't quite see who's come on yet. Dario Baldov, number 7, has replaced Christian Klem at left back. Rabic has come on midfield. I think that's for Thomas Sundel. Tredina's on the field. Slowly working my way around the team from WAC, Wolfsberger AC, so please just bear with me if it's a stilted commentary for the next couple of minutes before I establish which players are playing for them. Ball neatly brought down on the chest that time by Peter Schoenig. He's just come on the field, number 23. Willian into Matic. Space on the left here for Aina. Moses, first time ball into Traore. Nice little slight of foot out to Costa, who plays a 1-2. Another back heel, 2 or 3 back heels from him in the game. Trying to work a partnership there together. Matic getting forward with the ball. Nice turn from Costa. Sets up Willian, a chance to cross. He puts it behind us. It looks like a push in the back there of Diego Costa. Goes to ground, but the referee waves play on. Chelsea fancying Diego. Well, also playing up front for WAC is number 9. Now, when we were given the team sheet, there was no number 9 on the team sheet, but he does look like Philip Hellquist, the Swedish international. Now, Chelsea be warned, because this time last year, he played against Schalke from the German Bundesliga. Bear in mind, Schalke finished a very creditable Bundesliga, and Wolfsberger beat them 3-1. Philip Hellquist scored a brace of goals there. I was very surprised not to see his name on the starting 11 or included amongst the substitutes, but I suspect that was just an error from the people compiling the team sheets, and so number 9, I can safely say, is Philip Hellquist. Ball gently goes out of play. This is a stoppage. Let me try and work out who's playing where. Well, Tredina has moved up, number 17. He'll be playing alongside Hellquist. Rabic is playing wide on the right. On the left-hand side is Rosenberger. Deep in midfield, we got Peter Schoenig. He's on the ball there. His stun volley not quite finding Michael Berger. Faber takes the throw-in. Rahman's come onto the field. I'll just work out who he's come on for. Just bear with me a second, as I'm still trying to work out the WAC complete lineup for you. Terry. I think Bubba Rahman's come on for Papi Djilabodji. He can play well as centre half, the Ghanaian international. No, it's not Djilabodji. Okay, it's Aina switched over to the right flank. Ivanovic has gone off. Baba has gone come on at left back, and Djilabodji is still in fact on the field. Pushing the back there. Rabic. Nice play there. Wolfsburg, as Matic tries to turn with two players around him. Tries to hit the ball over the top to Traore. Brings down very neatly on his left foot into Costa, gets the ball back but overruns it. Number 22, Rosenberger, picks the play up. I think I can tell you approximately the Wolfsberger lineup. Playing a 4-4-2 formation for the start of the second half as the ball is volleyed long and out of play. Christian Dobnik in goal. Across the back four, number 18, Michael Berger. Michael Solberg stayed on from the first half, number 26. Daniel Drescher has come on, number 27. Left back is Dario Baldov, number 7. Across the midfield on the right-hand side, we have Christoph Rabic, number 20. Gerald Nutz, number 29. Peter Schernegg, number 23. And Benjamin Rosenberger, number 22. Up top, we have Tadej Stradina, who's stayed on from the first half, and Philip Hellquist. So the Austrian side have made 9 substitutions at half-time. Abaraman, Moses, Matic. Just caught there, but he retains possession. A long-legged Matic nearly finds Diego Costa. Pass very well cut out that time from Drescher. Again, Oscar seems to find a lot of time in the centre circle, picking up loose ends from his defence, and ball's played back as Victor Moses uses his strength to shake one defender. Goes outside, number 26. That time, the experienced Michael Solbayer was just too strong, and it's a goal kick to WAC and a little fist tap from the goalkeeper, and Solbayer, who saw the play out, the ball out of play. Chelsea supporters getting behind their team now. Matic, Moses. Oscar again makes time. Finds Aina on the right-hand side. He can play at right or left back, a bit like Cesar Azpilicueta, who almost certainly will be starting the season at left back. As Matic sprays it left-footed out to Baba Raymond. Just a little bit too heavy his pass that time. It's not quite on camera, but manager Antonio Conte is on the edge of his technical area, barking out instructions to his players. Anyone watching the Euros or Italy in the Euros would have seen that he spent most of his time on the edge of the technical area. Against Rapid on Saturday, he hardly got up from the dugout, but certainly the second half of this game, he's pacing up and down. As a very good ball from Willian, nearly finds Diego Costa, half clearance to Moses, who sets up Traore. A good sliding challenge that time from Daniel Drescher, clears the danger, and it's a throw into Chelsea deep in Wolfsberger territory. As Abdul Baba Rahman, number 6, 10 yards from the corner flag. Looks like he's going to take a long throw. Moses has come short. Traore plays it back to Matic. Oscar. Terry. Doesn't give Djilabodji a lot of time. That time, Rabic was very quickly on Oscar, closing down the pass, and it was a throw into Chelsea on the left as the ball makes its way across to Ola Aina. John Terry, good crossfield pass to Djilabodji. Hellquist comes to press him. Again, some good work from Rabish. Doesn't give Baba Rahman time on the ball. His attempted pass to Victor Moses is hurried and goes out for a throw-in. This is a chance for Wolfsberger to break. Hellquist volleys this into the path of Tadej Stradina, but can't quite get to the ball. Although his attempted cross was blocked by, I think that was Gilapoggi. That's Baba Rahman who's covered all the way across, and it's a corner to Wolfsberger on the left-hand side. Number 18 making his way forward to take the corner. That's Michael Berger. Those supporters getting behind Wolfsberg. First time in the game. It's going to be swung in. Hand signal to indicate what he's going to do. 6 Chelsea players in the 6-yard box. Unmarked at the far post. That should have been the equaliser. Number 7 there. Dario Baldoff left in lots of space at the far post. Antonio Conte will be having kittens when he sees this. No player within 10 yards of him. Should have directed. He had plenty of time to pick his spot. All he had to do was find just the inside of the post, and it would have been perhaps an undeserved equaliser, but some very poor defending by Chelsea. They certainly had the box loaded, and all their players were drawn to the near post or the centre part of the goal. Dario Baldoff left in heaps of space. The back post. Asmir Begovic did his best to get across, but I'm sure if he'd directed a header, they would have responded in kind, and Chelsea would have got what they would have deserved from such inept defending there. However, the Premier League side from England maintain their 1-goal advantage, but have been warned. Begovic launches it long. I haven't seen much of this jump from Traore. The jump with Drexler, but drops to Moses. Again, he's showing his willingness to run at the defence. Turns, plays it back to Baba Rahman, into Matic. And all the players apart from Begovic in the Wolfsberger half now. Aina pushing forward as much as he can. Willian back to Aina. Oscar. Go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Sure, that was the best thing for Begovic to do. He's turned onto his left foot, but it gave Wolfsberger a chance to close down Rahman, who wasn't able to get his pass accurately into the feet of Victor Moses, and it presents itself with a throw-in midway through the half as Chelsea are about to make 3 substitutions. Diego Costa is leaving us to be replaced by number 23. Other players to leave the fray are Aina. And I think it's Gilapoggi. It is Gilapoggi, and Aina have been substituted. And number 36, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, very quickly sets up number 23 onto his right foot. Well, I'm sorry I'm telling you it's number 23, it's just that on the team sheet that we received before the game, we didn't have a player down as number 23 for Chelsea. So corner on the right-hand side. Ruben Loftus-Cheek can play an advanced midfield role. He's probably going to play up alongside Bertrand Traore. I will try and let you know who the other 2 substitutes that came on are, or also who's gone off. Corner to the far post, headed clear. That time by Solskjaer. Matic. That's work, but he's caught rather heavily that time by Solskjaer. Michael Hector has come on for John Terry. No, not for John Terry, he's come on for Gilapoggi at number 30, Michael Hector. Makes his way into the penalty area. Free kick, Willian coming over to take the free kick. So Willian. right-footed into the near post, but poor free kick, easily cleared that time by Michael Berger. Goes all the way back into the Chelsea half where it's picked up by Baba Rahman. John Terry. Clumsily from behind by Christoph Rabic, a little over-eager challenge really. Moses has switched to the right flank. Willian to the left. This passage of play. Good ball by Loftus-Cheek. Oscar. Hector, one of his first touches on the ball, the Jamaican international. He's born in England, but has played 17 times now for the Jamaican national side. Signed from Reading in August last year for £5 million loan back for the season. So he's hoping to make the Chelsea first team squad this season. Yeah, I think that might be Nathaniel Chaloba. We were told he was number 29, but I think it's number 23, and I think Bertrand Traore has some good work down the left-hand side by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Started the first game against Rapid Vienna on Saturday, but was substituted at half-time without making too much impression. As we're going to get another substitution from the Austrian side. Number 26, Michael Soba, who's been on since the start, leaves the field to be replaced by number 2. Baba Rahman forcing a hurry pass back to Begovic, but Chelsea defence have plenty of time on the ball. Number 2, the substitute has just come on, is Augustin. Slotting in at centre half. Moses breaks very nicely on the right, gets the ball behind Augustin, but just too much pace on it for Nathaniel Chaloba to chase down. Often when there's so many substitutions being made from both sides, the play can be a bit scrappy, and we're already 17 minutes into the second half and we haven't had any real goal-scoring opportunities created. Rahman. Willian trying to entice in Michael Berger, which just stands off as the ball's played back to Oscar. Good ball into the feet of Loftus-Cheek by Matic. Switches to Moses. Loftus-Cheek follows up. Moses attempting cross, counts off of Dario Baldoff. Chelsea rejection through Matic. Nearly gives the ball away that time. Sloppy pass there, and Gerald Nutz, 29, picks it up, plays it to Rosenberger. Hellquist, hand on him, that time by Oscar, and a definite foul right under the nose of the referee as a follow-up snapshot from Peter Schoenig. This stopped by the hand of Michael Hector. As we see the replay, Oscar just pulling on the shirt there as Filip Hellkvist tries to turn him. And this is a free kick in quite a promising position. I think the Swedish international has made his mind up that he's the only person that's going to take this free kick. Certainly, I hope the delivery's better than the efforts from Vernitsnig in the first half. So it's either number 29, Gerald Knuts left-footed, or it's more likely Filip Hellkvist right-footed. Three-man wall, that time by Chelsea. Begovic covering his right-hand post as Hellkvist adjusts his headband. A little bit of coming together in the area. The referee blows his whistle. Filip Hellkvist just doesn't get enough loft on the ball. Right idea. Gerald Knuts. Augustin. Nice turn there to shake off Chalobah. Great crossfield ball. Brought down first time by Benjamin Rosenberger, but can't find one of his fellow players, and Willian has a chance to run it. Wolfsberger plays it out to Moses on the left-hand side. Overlap from Baba Rahman on the left, but plays it into Oscar. Matic. Baba Rahman still in space, gets the ball. He's got time to get the ball into the area. Chalobah, the intended target, but very well cleared by Daniel Drescher. There's Tadic. Tredina, the Slovenian, tries to get there before Michael Hector, the 24-year-old Jamaican, beats him to it and plays it back to Begovic. Chelsea patiently build through the back. Oscar, but a very unusual wayward pass from Oscar that time. Feeds Daniel Drescher, whose forward ball is just overhit, and needlessly Wolfsberger give away possession. Steve Hollands are joining Antonio Conte into the area, asking about subs. There's other people warming up on the left touchline as the ball's played into Moses. It's a tempting pass into Loftus-Cheek, doesn't quite make it. Loftus-Cheek. Matic. Oscar. Chelsea are working the pass. This great pass from Loftus-Cheek there to Moses. Slots it neatly into Matic. He's got a chance here at the near post. Very unselfishly pulls it back for Chalobah, but nearly an own goal there. It's a corner for Chelsea on the left-hand side. There's some good work on the left, particularly between Moses and Matic, but a great ball out to Moses in the first place from Chalobah, from Loftus-Cheek rather, as we see Matic pulls it back. Luckily, Peter Schönig's attempted block didn't find its way into the own net. Willian into the near post, but not deep enough to clear the first defender, Rahman. Receives it this time from Matic. We're seeing quite a bit of the ball, plays it across to his captain, John Terry. Well, the 35-year-old played almost a full game the other night against Rapid Vienna. He's already managed nearly 70 minutes today. Life in the old dog yet. Free kick to Wolfsberger. Push in the back from Ola Aina that time. Wolfsberg getting numbers 4 there. Tredina trying to feed number 22. Some good work from Hector under pressure there. Once again, a nice long turn from Oscar, but Oscar could be national though. Moses works hard to get back. Rosenberger felt that he was challenged illegally there. Conte's just checking that John Terry is still okay. You can hear him on camera there, or through the microphones rather, but barking out instructions saying here. It's dark now. Nearly 9:30 local time. Hellquist goes to the ball. Stun header back from John Terry to Baba Rahman. Begovic launches it long, intended for Moses, but Baldorf wins the header. Terry, neat little ball down to Matic. This pass easily cut out by number 18, Michael Berger, but can't get it under control. Willian. Loftus-Cheek on the left-hand side. Willian. Hurried clearance that time from Augustin. Hellquist holds off Michael Hector. Catches him from behind. He was also surrounded by Baba Rahman and Oscar. I think he knew that he couldn't get away with the ball there, and just the slightest contact there from Michael Hector. When someone's backing into you like that, it's very difficult not to put your hands on them. And once the player goes to ground, you're often penalised. It does seem rather unfair. Showing at the moment that Chelsea have committed 10 fouls to 6 from RZ Pellets. Wolfsberger Athletic Club in the 72nd minute. Long ball sprayed out to Moses, but it's a 50-50 ball, and Chelsea can't keep the ball in play, and it's a throw into Wolfsberger. Well, the second half certainly not as entertaining as the first half. Conte is indicating he wants one of his substitutes to come to him as soon as we know who it is that's coming on and who's going off. We will inform you, of course. It's taken us quite a long time to actually establish who is on the field at the moment. Sliding challenge from Oscar, a little bit studs up, didn't catch any of the players, but managed to slot the ball out to Rahman, and a great ball from Oscar behind the defence. Willian finds a lot of space on the left-hand side. It's Chalobah in the middle. Ball slotted in to Rubens Loftus-Cheek, but a very good covering tackle from Peter Schoening. Slides in and blocks the pass as number 18 this time goes to ground, indicating he's been fouled. That's Michael Berger. As Christian Dobnik kicks it long. Philip Hellquist can't read the ball very well. It goes over his head and easily picked up by Michael Hector. Well, I've been telling you that number 23 is Nathaniel Chalobah. In fact, it's Nathaniel Chalobah that's coming on now, number 29, to replace Oscar, who's leaving the field. So I'm still mystified as to who the number 23 is. It's possibly Matt Miazga. Christian Cuevas, but I don't think it's either of those. And Chalobah's first touch of the ball is shanked with his left foot out for a throw in to Wolfsberger halfway through the Chelsea half. Chalobah, when he came on into the game against Rapid Vienna, settled very quickly and had a strong performance for 30 minutes. So cross comes in from the right-hand side. Well read by Michael Hector. Ruben Loftus-Cheek brings it down neatly with a back heel. Tall, long-legged Loftus-Cheek, quite strong on the ball, but he does get pushed to ground quite easily there from Benjamin Rosenberger. Chelsea get a free kick just inside their own half. I think it's more the legs got entangled than the push that resulted in the free kick. Philip Hellquist. Brabish. Attempted pass blocked. To Willian. Oh, great through balls. This could be the second goal for Chelsea. Neat pass. Oh, cleared off the line. Well, they're appealing for a penalty. I think Victor Moses, clearly, number 15, clearly thinks the ball was handled on the line. I think it was Daniel Drescher as we await the replay. I'm sorry I keep referring to the player as number 23, but unfortunately we just haven't been given the name on the team sheet. Clearly one of the young developmental players, and this commentator isn't familiar with him. As you see, tries to go around the goalkeeper and play it back. Well, I think it hit the player's shoulder more than the hand, so I think it was right not to give the penalty, and it's a corner on the left-hand side. Willian hits it to the far post. John Terry chests it down neatly. There's a chance for a volley there from Victor Moses. He claims it's cannoned off one of the players from Wolfsberger, as does Michael Hector and Nathaniel Chaloba, but the referee, again, very well positioned. As we pan on some of the supporters that have travelled over from London for Chelsea. Great chest control from John Terry into the path of Moses, but he wasn't able to keep the volley, right-footed volley down from just outside the area. 2 shots today, as you can see, on target, and that one's judged to be wide. A clearing header from Hector. Free kick to Wolfsberger. Well, I'm going to guess that number 23 is Loic Remy. I really should know that, but I'm quite a long way from the pitch here, and I've been told on the team sheet that Loic Remy is number 18. But please accept my apologies if I've got it wrong, but just for continuity purposes, I'm going to claim that any time number 23 touches the ball now, it is in fact Loic Remy. Ball given away cheaply by Brabish. Moses picks it up, finds Remy. Abderrahman. Willian. Good ball out to Moses on the other side. It's encouraging for Chelsea that both their wide players, Willian and Moses, are comfortable on either flank. Moses, predominantly right-footed, likes to cut in on his right foot from the left-hand flank as he tries to steer the ball past Rosenberger there down the touchline. He goes off for a throw-in. Actually 12 minutes left in the game. The Wolfsberger fans not making too much noise. To be honest, the second half there hasn't been an awful lot to cheer for both sides. Nuts. Tredina finds Rosenberger. It's turned back into Tredina, trying to turn. Goal kick. He collides with John Terry, helps John Terry up, but I think John Terry might have got a little knock there as he goes to ground. I think he lands rather awkwardly on his groin. Very brave player, this John Terry. It takes an awful lot to stop him, or for him to go off for treatment of any kind. Talking to a lot of the Chelsea fans earlier today, they're absolutely delighted that their token leader, John Terry, stayed with the club. There was an awful lot of speculation that he was leaving when the club made it clear that they weren't going to offer him a new contract at the back end of last season. I think very sensible for new coach Antonio Conte to have the experience, the leadership qualities, and much more. He may lack a little bit of pace, but he has so much experience. This is a fantastic servant of the club from Stamford Bridge. Pace of the game's certainly has slowed down over the last 20 minutes. Wolfsberger are judged to be Offside 3 times so far in the game. Chelsea no offsides just yet. Moses into Loftus-Cheek. Remy. Moses tries to stay onside. Remy turns, good left-footed way out onto the left-hand side of Willian. Takes on Michael Berger. Cuts inside the second player. That's on Gerald Nutz. Goes outside. Baba Rahman's up in support. Steps over into Matic. Tries to get the ball back on the 1-2. At the expense of a corner. The defender Michael Berger did very well to try and block him. He certainly felt he was caught. I don't think there was any intent there, but you just see that number 6, Baba Rahman, has just caught the back of Michael Berger, number 18, and as it goes off Michael Berger out of play for what should have been a foul, referee gives a corner for Chelsea. Again, Willian taking the corner, number 22, with his right foot to the far post. No Chelsea player even jumps for that. They had 7 players in the area. Ball launched long. Aina stays back on the halfway line with Baba Rahman, the 2 fullbacks. 2 centre-backs obviously taller, more likely to win the ball in the air from the set piece. Also the pace of the 2 fullbacks would help counter any counter-attack there. Free kick to Wolfsberger. Clumsy from Baba Rahman through the back there of Rabish, leads to the free kick. Free kick's wasted as it's easily played to Michael Hector, who's attempted pass doesn't get anywhere near Willian, and it's a easy throw in for Berger on the right hand side. This time Rabish plays it off of Baba Rahman, and it's a throw in again midway through the half. Michael Berger to Nutz, tries to find a gap through the defence. There's a lot of Chelsea players back there. The ball's played up to Remy, showing a lot of energy since he's been on the field. He's only been on for about 15 minutes. Oh, lovely little turn, 360-degree turn by Willian as he drags the ball back on his right foot, shakes off the defender, comes away with the ball, lays it into Matic. I hope we're going to see a replay of that at the end of this passage of play as Aina breaks on the right-hand side. Moses is outside him. Aina gets it back. Moses outside of his right foot, so Remy back to Moses, cut out by Dario Baldov, who's tracked back as we're going to get another substitution from Chelsea. Number 31, Christian Atsu, the Ghanaian international. 44 times he's played for Ghana now, scored 9 goals for them. Attacking midfield players replacing Willian. A lot of applause from Chelsea supporters in the ground, whether they're from London or whether the local supporters. Williams had another outstanding game. He's picking up exactly where he left off last year, number 22. William earning a well-earned rest after 83 minutes of the first half. Doesn't give Christian Atsu too much time. The player signed from FC Porto in August of 2013. As we get the second goal of the game. That caught everyone out by surprise. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, number 36, 20-year-old England under 21-year-old international. Steve Holland looks very pleased with Conte giving instructions. We await the replay of the goal. As you can see, the set-piece corner swung out. Goalkeeper perhaps should have come for that. Certainly was the goalkeeper's ball, but very brave header from Loftus-Cheek, knowing that the goalkeeper's fists would be around there. Gets in just ahead of the goalkeeper, Christian Dobnik, who I suspect will be a bit disappointed about that. He's not the tallest goalkeeper, but he's got to command the 6-yard box. There's no players blocking him, and he should have been able to get out there before Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But don't let me take anything away from the young England under 21-year-old international as Matic leaves the fray. This time to replaced by John Obi Mikel, the Nigerian international. Obi Mikel played almost 90 minutes on Saturday against Rapid Vienna, so I guess the 5 or so minutes he's going to play here will mean that he's had the equivalent of a full game. John Obi Mikel signed from FK Lynn in very controversial circumstances in July 2006. Premier League rivals Manchester United definitely thought they had the player tied up, but Chelsea snuck in with a £12 million bid from the Norwegians and signed him up. He's been a consistent performer for Chelsea over the last 10 seasons as a holding midfield player, initially playing alongside the likes of Claude Makélélé, but more recently alongside Matic and Cesc Fabregas. Played 71 times for the Nigerian national side now. Managed to score 4 goals in all those appearances as former England captain John Terry plays it to Michael Hector. Well, 2-0 is certainly a far fairer reflection on the play. It has been a decent performance today against Chelsea, bearing in mind that they are technically superior to their Austrian opposition. Was there a handball there from Victor Moses? The referee was actually given a foul, pushing the back from Michael Berger, who smiles. It looked to me like Victor Moses went in with his 2 arms up, took the ball on his chest. I thought it initially was a free kick to Wolfsberger. As we pan in on the coach of Heimo Pfeifenberger, the coach of Wolfsberger, as we go 3 goals, the flag's up, unfortunately, for Chelsea there. Good move. I think it's Chalobah. Thinks he's broken the offside trap's just gone a second early. Look again, Loftus-Cheek trying to set the player up. No, it is, I think, Loic Remy, number 23, just made his run a little bit too early as we got another substitution. Number 29, Gerald Nutz, only came on at half-time. I don't know if he's picked up an injury or not, but he's being replaced by number 3. Again, it's one of those mystery situations. We don't have a number 3 on the lineup, so I'm afraid, although I've only got 3.5 minutes more commentating every time the ball comes to number 3 now, I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly who that player is. Ball bouncing around. Chalobah trying to find Victor Moses with the first touch volley. Plays it straight into Michael Berger. Ball over the top. Number 3 on the right-hand side, brings it down, runs at Baba Rahman, goes outside and plays the ball off of Baba Rahman, and it's a corner. Haven't been too many of these today for the team from Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, the city, 40 miles down the road from here in Klagenfurt. They do get to play here occasionally, but their ground holds about 10,000 people. And this is going to be taken right-footed from Peter Schoening. A lot of applause from the crowd trying to get behind the ball. He hits it very hard and low, head high across the area, caught everybody out. If some of his fellow teammates have been on the right wavelength there and come in and thrown their bodies at that, the Chelsea players were certainly caught very flat-footed there as Chelsea line up 2 more substitutions. Matt Miazga, number 20, the USA international, 1 cap, is going to replace Victor Moses. And Kennedy has replaced captain John Terry, who gets an awful lot of applause from spectators all around the ground, regardless of whether they're Chelsea or Wolfsberger fans. Everybody recognise the achievements of this very experienced leader of Chelsea over the last 2 decades. I suspect that could be the last of the substitutions throughout the game, as we've only got 3 minutes to play. Can't see anybody else warming up, so it's a straight swap. Kennedy can play at left back or wing back normally, but he looks like he's dropped in at centre back in place of John Terry alongside Michael Hector, but with 2-0 lead at the moment. And you've got the covering players of the stature of John Obi Mikel and Nathaniel Chalobah. I think Chelsea are quite confident they can see time out and perhaps even extend their lead as Nathaniel Chalobah plays the ball out on the right-hand side to Matt Miazga, gets his first touch of the ball. Great run, great ball into number 36 there, Loftus-Cheek, his first touch. Hit with the inside of his right foot, trying to catch a goalkeeper out. Reacted very well, but it was on the line by Augustin. It stopped the Blues going 3-0 up as the corner's played short, this time into Chalobah. onto his left foot. He's going to fire a shot. No, cuts into his right foot. Cuts in, and it's 3-0 to Chelsea. Good work there from Nathaniel Chalobah. Makes his way into the corner, looks to the heavens, surrounded by his fellow players. He's leapt on by Ruben Loftus-Cheek, realises that it was a bit of a cheeky goal back as we await the replay. 21-year-old Nathaniel Chalobah, just back from a one-year loan at Napoli. Since he's been at Chelsea, he's been on loan 5 times, come through the Chelsea ranks, picks the ball up on the edge of the area, cuts across with his right foot, takes it into his left foot, then back onto his right foot, completely loses the defender, Rebic, cuts to about 12 yards away, hits it perfectly across the goalkeeper, Christian Dobnik, and like all strikers like to do, has hit the inside of the netting, side netting, to put the team from London 3-0 up as the referee blows the final whistle. Spectators starting to leave the ground with the team from West London running out 3-0 winners over their opponents from just down the road from Klagenfurt, Wolfsberger, as Heimo Pfeifenberger comes on and shakes the hand of many of the Chelsea players, and now Antonio Conte. I think Conte will certainly be a much happier man than he would have been after Saturday. I think he realises that after the game on Saturday against Rapid Vienna, that he couldn't expect too much from his Chelsea team. The first game of the season, back in training only for a couple of weeks, playing against a team who are far ahead of him in terms of preparation, but still disappointing to lose to a team like Rapid Vienna by 2-0, whereas today 3-0, probably a very fair reflection on the balance of play. As we await some of the statistics from the second half, Chelsea fans waving their flags in the ground and calling out to their players. Here we have the stats. Shots on target for Wolfsberger, just the one, 3 shots wide, only 2 corners in the game, 34% possession, whereas the Londoners, 9 shots on target, that's quite significant, 4 shots wide or over the bar, 13 corners. A few more fouls committed by Chelsea, but 66% possession. Only the 1 card of the game, that of Branislav Ivanovic. So a good run out for Chelsea today under their legs, helping them get match fitness. They've got a couple of heavy training sessions before they fly back to London on Saturday. Then the 3 high-profile International Champions Cup matches. And as you can see, there's an interview taking place on the field with Michael Hector.
Obviously the first team of Chelsea, but obviously it's a pre-season game. But obviously we've been working hard this past week, and obviously it's great to be out on the pitch. Yeah.
Seemed like a good run out. How physical was it out there today?
Yeah, it was tough. Obviously we've been working hard, so 30 minutes is still a long time. But yeah, it's been good. The work's been good here. The boys been working hard, and it's obviously I'm buzzing to be on the pitch. Yeah.
Like you said, it has been a big physical pre-season so far. How much have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, no, I've loved every minute of it. Obviously, it's been hard, the double sessions, but yeah, it's something I got used to. Obviously, last year I didn't do pre-season, so it's good that I'm doing this pre-season, and I feel like I'm fitter and a lot stronger than last season. So that's only going to help me in the future.
And just how important is a good pre-season?
Yeah, no, obviously to be fit and stronger than other teams and other players is a big part, and obviously where Chelsea want to be, they want to be at the top. So that's what we need to do. We need to have a good pre-season and see what happens.
Tell us about the boss, how much you enjoyed working with him so far.
Yeah, he's very demanding, but it's good. It's obviously, he shows his personality, and he's very committed to his job, and obviously he's very passionate of the way he wants to play, and he's a perfectionist, and that's only going to help me improve and obviously the players around me.
Top man, well done.
Thank you.
Interview from Lee Parker of Chelsea TV with Michael Hector. Give you an insight into the feelings of these players who are just back into pre-season training. Michael Hector only played 30 minutes and he already told Lee Parker just how tough it was out there. So before we leave you from Klagenfurt here in Austria, we just wanted to say that we hope you enjoyed our coverage of the game. Premier League side Chelsea from West London running out 3-0 winners against the Bundesliga, Austrian Bundesliga side, Wolfsberger AC, not to be confused by their German contemporaries. That's Wolfsburg. 3-0 as we see some highlights. This is the first goal of the game. Willian's cross bravely put into the net by Traore. Excellent ball from Willian. Here's the second goal. We're showing there another replay of the first goal. So Traore bundles it in. This time Diego Costa. Ball out to Matic. Willian again. No, this is a fifth replay of the same goal from different angles. You have to excuse me. This is the second goal, the set piece. Goalkeeper Dobnik will be a bit disappointed with that, but some brave heading there from young Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Gets the ball, beats the goalkeeper to the ball, and firmly plants it behind him into the middle of the net towards the end of the game. So this is the third goal. Some very good work by young Nathaniel Chalobah. Left foot onto his right foot. 12 yards out across the goalkeeper. Perfect finish. Disappointment shown by Augustin, the defender, but in fairness, it was a goal worthy of the make it 3-0, which certainly reflected the balance of play. So as we see just a final replay of Nathaniel Chalobah's bit of skill. We hope you've enjoyed coverage of our game here in Klagenfurt, and final score 3-0 to Chelsea. Thank you for watching.